Hello everybody, Matthew from DRC here. Today we're going to be going over my Replica SIG M17, or as you would know it, the SIG P320. The SIG P320 was originally designed in 2014 and later tested throughout the mid-2010s, and then adopted by the US Army in 2017, as well as the rest of the US military. The Marines and the Air Force would go, as well as the Navy, would choose the shorter version, the SIG M18. But this is the Army's version. It has a longer barrel and it's designated the M17. Now, the SIG P320 is a pretty controversial pistol with a lot of history of negligent discharges and accidental discharges happening with the pistol. A lot of the claims with the negligent discharges is that the pistol went off by itself, and it has been proven to be capable of doing so. So for right now, even though it is a replica, it is basically just a paperweight. Now, the SIG M17 has ambidextrous safeties. It has mountable optic slides, so you can put an optic on it. It comes with the standard actual mags are 17 up to 21 rounds with the extended plates. And yeah, I like how the P320 and the M17 looks. It's a very aesthetically pleasing pistol, but it's just not a safe pistol to carry, especially with the real version. And even the fake version I have here, it just doesn't work. Now, this pistol does come apart like the real thing. Obviously, you're gonna do that. You can just take it apart like that. This is how you can get access to the hop-up unit, change the barrel, all that stuff, clean everything you need to, and adjust everything as need be. But yeah, like I was saying, even though this is a replica, it's broken, and I broke it in the first time I ever really shot it. And I know you might be wondering, well, if you've only shot it once, how is it so damaged? Well, that's because I've moved houses quite a few times. This gun is rattled around in a lot of boxes and other stuff, and so it's just gotten scratched over time. But that's just aesthetic damage. The main problem, at least with the CO2 version of the SIG M17 that I have, and that's the reason why there's no spring in here or anything, is because when I try to use this pistol for the first time, after about shooting, I think 2 or 3 rounds, I started to have misfeeds. So the gas would still fire, but no BB was coming out. So I would tap and rack, and it would fire a BB, but eventually, as soon as I got it home, and I took the magazine out and went to replace the CO2 cartridge and everything, it just fell out. All the springs, everything, it just fell out and broke. And so it's, again, been a paperweight basically for the past several years. I mean, I can always get another magazine, but there's a problem with your product if even your replicas, like even just the magazines on your replicas, don't work. And so I think for Sig Sauer as a company to even have issues with their toy versions of their guns is just a huge disgrace to their company lineage and the history of success, especially with the P226 and the rifle that the Swiss Armed Forces use, the SIG 516 or something. I don't quite remember what it's called. No, that's the AR-15. Anyways, I'll put it up on screen. Since 2017, the M17 has been selected by several special operations units such as the Army Rangers and the Green Berets. A lot of the units right now are not using them though because of their really bad controversial history, as well as the fact that the Glock has already been in use for such a long time, and a lot of the guys in the special operations units kind of just want to stick to their Glocks. And I can't blame them, to be honest, because when you're getting your service handgun from a fucking company that can't even make a toy version of their pistol correctly, you know, it's no wonder so many people would have rather have gone to Glock or stuck with Beretta or even like Smith & Wesson or something. But no, Sig Sauer undercut the competition, thing looks good in FDE. I think that's, I honestly think that's like one of the main reasons is it was selected as a pistol, just because of how aesthetically pleasing it is. And that's all I really wanted to go over with it today, other than the fact that I got suppressor height sights on here. They are co-witnessed, even though from the side view they don't look like they are. Got the Trichicon RMR, and I thought I would just quickly go over how you would take this gun apart, just for fun, and to fill up the runtime a little bit. So just like the real thing, guide rod and the barrel come out just like that, and you've got an upper by itself, or the slide I should say. And then to just put it back together, obviously barrel in first, get that in there, and then there we go. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. So I haven't done that many times, but it's really not that hard. Even if you make a few mistakes, it's only going to take like a minute and a half. So that about does it for today's video, guys. I know it's a quick one, but I just wanted to quickly go over this piece of shit. Basically, what I would say, even in Airsoft, steer away from the P320s, go for a Glock. Basically, in real life or in Airsoft, Glock is your best friend. They're the Toyota Corolla of the gun world. They will work whatever you put them through, and honestly, I cannot recommend them enough. But even if it's green gas or CO2, stay away from the P320s. And that's it for today. Have a good one.